Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I know that I am doing this live a little bit different. Typically, we would wait until later on in the day, but I was like, you know what? I got some things I want to talk about this morning, okay? This morning. Good morning, Mama V. Good morning, Mocha Drop. Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Hopefully y'all doing all right. I hope y'all doing all right. Uh-oh, that wasn't the right one. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Good morning, Dee Dee. Good morning, good morning. All right, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're going to get right on into it, honey. We're going to get right on into it because we got a lot to talk about. Okay, we got a lot to talk about. So the first thing I do want to talk about, y'all, the U.S. federal workforce overhaul and protest, okay? So many of us know that there are a lot of federal workers who are being let go from their jobs. Now, President Trump's second term has seen over 275,000 federal workers laid off or forced out, okay? They're forced to take a package, forced to take $5,000 and go on about their life as if that's supposed to be okay. You know what I mean? And then it's hard for them to find another job because other government agencies, they may be hiring, but they're not hiring at the rate in which a lot of these people were being paid. They're not. You got to think about it. You got to think about it. What do you think that the majority of these companies are getting rid of? They're getting rid of their tenured people that they have to pay an arm and a leg, honestly, to sit on the clock. That's what. Now, again, does it make it right? Hell no. No, 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 no. However, that's the way that they're operating. So then someone else comes in new, and then you sitting on eggshells because you really don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You don't really know what's gonna happen. It is so crazy. Hey, Miss Leslie. Good morning. Good morning, Faith. It is so crazy. It is so crazy. Um. This also says that, including mass closures of agencies, of course, like the USAID and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Elon Musk appointed to lead the Department of Government Efficiency has been central to downsizing. These actions have sparked widespread protests, including the hands off. Now, y'all know we talked about the hands off protest that is actually going on. But this is absolutely crazy, y'all, and I feel bad for these workers. Um, yeah, it's a lot. If you take the package, you can't work for federal government for 2 years, and that is insane. Not trying to tell y'all too much of my business, but I have a brother tied up in this. I think he's waiting to hear back to see exactly what he can do. But he's tied up in this where they're about to let some of the people go. You know, he works for the government. Uh, uh, Once was a veteran. Works for the government, and it's really sad to see, people not knowing, waking up every day not knowing if they're gonna receive an email letting them know, hey, this is your last day, this is this. I've seen a slew of friends, especially those that are working for the government, working for the federal government. I know of a couple of people who worked for the IRS. I know a couple of people who worked for the worked it in education, and it's sad to see, y'all. It really is sad to see. It's sad to see. Hold on. Now, I want to let's talk about this deportation. We talked about how these people deserve due process. They are part of the government here. They are not here illegally. So, y'all, how many times have I told you guys that we should be very grateful and concerned? Why people think that the deportation just affects Mexicans, Hispanics? It doesn't. Do y'all realize the Haitian community is now it's not now. It's been going on with the Haitian community. It's been going on with the Haitians. But do y'all know that they're deporting Haitians? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that they are deporting Haitians? Did y'all know that? I'm going to wait. I'm going to see if somebody tell me they knew that. I'm going to see. They are deporting Haitians, y'all. So when we get up here and we talk about how these people who are citizens of the United States, legal citizens of the United States, and we talk about the fact that, oh, it's them, it can definitely very well happen to us. I know. The Haitian community is large, but guess what? The Haitians look like us. They look like us. They look like us. They're waiting. They go to cities where they know that the Haitian community is large, right? They go where they know that the Haitian community is large. They ask them a couple of questions, and if you don't answer them questions like you should answer them questions, there you have it. You're gone. Man, I'm telling y'all, this ain't no joke. This ain't a joke. This ain't a joke. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the trade war that we're going through right now. Now, in response to escalating trade tensions, China has embarked on a diplomatic campaign to strengthen international alliances. Now, I'm telling y'all, China is not the people we need to fight with, clearly. And as I've stated before, they will never, ever, 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 we will never, as the U.S., win a trade war with freaking China. Didi, it's not like being for real. It could possibly happen. They are literally trying to do, this man that's here is literally trying to undo everything in the government, y'all. This is absolutely ridiculous. We will never win. What's up, L. Teddy? Y'all, shout out to L. Teddy. Shout out to L. Teddy, baby. Y'all, baby, one thing about L. Teddy, he gonna keep you informed about the things. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe, especially if you like political talk, y'all. Especially if you like political talk, baby. We just talk about surface stuff. El Teddy gets down in the get down, okay? So y'all make sure y'all go over and subscribe. It's no joke, Didi. It's really no joke. Like, I think a lot of people, they sit back and they say, oh, well, it's not affecting me right now. But then when it starts affecting you, then you don't got shit else to do. Like, you don't got nowhere to turn. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just really, honestly, sitting back, seeing a lot of people have so many disgusting things to say about deportation and how it is being done. Like, it's so unfortunate to see. But then when they start knocking on your door, it's a different situation. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling people this is a lot more serious than you think it is. I don't know why people want to play jokes. I don't know why people want to stand around and just wait. Okay, keep waiting. Good morning, TK. I'm glad you're getting into politics. Keep the people informed. But I be trying over here. Because I know we need to have these conversations. I feel like if we can be messy, we can get over here and have these talks and these conversations, because it's stuff that that we need to know about. You know what I'm saying? It's really stuff that we need to know about. Now, y'all, I found this article that I think is really interesting. I'm going to read it because it's about the quiet deletion of the Black history within federal agencies. And I've noticed, you know, it seems like it's stuff here and there, and then when it catches up with us, you know, we make a fuss about it. But this is something that has been going on for quite some time, and now it's still crazy. Yeah, the talk online right after the election into January was so nasty. These people voted for him, and they have to F around and find out. Listen, Millie Chun does a F around and find out series, and I love it because it's straight into the point, right? And I think what's his name on the radio? D.L. Hughley. He does I don't really cover D.L. Hughley, but he does a F around and find out too. His is like a Twitter edition where these people are on Twitter tagging Donald Trump, talking about Donald Trump. Well, when I voted for you, this is what I thought you was going to do. When I voted for you, this is what I thought you was going to do. So there was a man, hey, Mama Bees, there was a guy who was upset. He was a federal worker. You know, he's been laid off. And he does this interview. And in the interview, he's talking about the fact that, oh, well, he really blatantly comes out and says it. I got to find that interview and I'm going to post it. But he literally blatantly comes out and says, oh, I didn't think that this would affect me. Oh, you didn't? You didn't? You didn't? Oh, okay. Now, see, this man stood up during the debate, during his campaign. He did everything, told y'all what he had plans on doing. In some areas, okay? In some areas, he lied. He's a big liar, okay? In some areas, he lied, but in most areas that were important, you already knew that things were going to change. This man wants the country to be his and ran his way or no way at all. Yeah, Mocha Drop, that's the truth. They thought the man was talking, he's literally saying, he was like, oh, I've worked for the federal government for over, I think he said over 22 years or something like that. I've worked for the federal government for that long, and I've never been in this type of place before. I've never seen this before. It's not even about me not having my job. It's more so about the fact that the things that he said that he was going to do, he isn't doing them. Sir, what are those exactly? What are those things? What are those things? Because again, y'all didn't think that you would be affected. You thought when DEI came around, you thought when all these things came around, you thought it was just going to be the black and brown people. Because we can't leave out the fact that they knew that the Hispanics and the, you know, they brown too. They knew what time it was. Like, it's crazy to me. How about the farmers can't get people to pick their crops? Man. Whew. So y'all know we do this every Tuesday and Friday. So y'all make sure y'all join us next Friday or this Friday as well. I think I may do them this early. I think I may do my morning show on my main channel a little earlier and then come over here and do this early as well. He told the idiots that he was going to use. That's it. That's it. He does not want the federal government at all. He's trying to rewrite everything. And I don't know what y'all thought that included, though. Like, I think that's the thing that gets me. What did y'all think that included? What he's dismantling the entire federal government. Come on, we can't be that obtuse to think that we wouldn't be affected at some point. And as I stated before, this man still goes, out. Girl, they need to get you to pick it. I forgot what I was getting ready to say. Now, one thing I will say about having political talks, boy, people will come in here, trolls will come in here and have something to say. Child, normally if I was on my main channel, I'd cuss y'all out, but I ain't gonna give y'all the benefit of the doubt over here. I'm just kick y'all out the room. Just kick you out the room. Okay, so let's get into this article though. Alan Spears remembers visiting Gettysburg National Military Park with his parents in the 1970s. They wanted something educational, free, and fun to do with their only son. And the park was a obvious choice, given Spears' interest. His favorite television show as a child was the Rat Patrol, about soldiers during World War II. It was there at a Pennsylvania park at a roughly 1.5 hour drive from Washington, D.C. that Spears became infatuated with history. The cannons everywhere, the statues of soldiers holding pow-pows. You know, I'm just trying to keep it cute over here because I don't need no trouble. I fell in love with the war the way a kid might on fields of Gettysburg or at Harper's Ferry. But I also began to learn about what the conflict, the Civil War, actually meant. And I started to see it through adult eyes, said the 60-year-old DC native who went on to study U.S. history at Clark University and Howard University. My parents and the National Park Services are to blame. They hooked me into U.S. history. What's up, Nikki P? What's up, Nikki P? Now, what we're talking about right here, y'all, we're getting a little bit further into this article, but this is about, this has come from capitalb.org, and it's talking about the quiet deletion of Black history within federal agencies and the fight to stop it. It's because of these experiences that Spears, the senior director of cultural resources in the National Parks Conservation Association's Government Affairs Department, feels a combination of hurt, anger, and concern over attempts to scrub Black history from federal websites. Now, y'all know that they tried it. They done tried it with several different federal websites as far as trying to erase the history in which Black people have stood the test of times, done the things that we needed to do. Our ancestors fought. They did what come on now. For me, we can't erase that. We just can't erase that. It cannot be erased. It just cannot be erased. Uh-oh. Hold on one second, y'all. This school. Okay. I will. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know when the school send a email, child, you gotta look. Okay. Okay, by the 14th. Today is just the 6th, ain't it? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'll take care of it. Hey, Terry. Good morning. Good morning. In recent weeks, as federal agencies scrambled to comply with Donald Trump's executive orders targeting diversity, equity, and inclusion, and other supposedly harmful subjects, they have sought to censor information on their website about the long and ongoing struggle of Black equality or erase Black stories entirely. This pattern, according to historians, whitewashes the past, and it should encourage people to push back. Okay? It goes on to say that when you start to fiddle around with history, that isn't what makes our country great again, Spears told Capital B. It makes us weaker and it makes us meaner because we're going to be much less informed about the broad sweep of the U.S. history and all the people who have contributed to making this country a good country. What did I say? LT, did I say something wrong? I might have said something wrong. Oh, yeah, this country. This country. Make America great again, girl, whatever. It goes on to say that Trump in March signed an order maintaining that the Smithsonian Institution is being influenced by a diverse, race-centered ideology. The order specifically described the National Museum of African American History and Culture, which Trump once praised as being oppressive. You know what else I find interesting about this? It's not funny. It's really not funny. It's not funny. It really is not funny. Hey Nikki P, I don't know if I spoke. Actually, I'm gonna finish this. This article is not that much longer. Let me finish this. Where was I, child? Trump signed an order. President empowers Vice President J.D. Vance in review all Smithsonian programs and centers and remove what the president calls improper ideology for such properties. Now, Kevin Young, the museum's director, also has stepped down. A museum spokesman has said that Young's departure is totally unrelated to Trump's order. Earlier in March, information about the baseball legend Jackie Robinson's U.S. Army career, he was drafted during the World War II, was briefly pulled from the U.S. Department of Defense website. I think you guys remember that because we did talk about it. The URL for the page temporarily included the tag DEI, a profile of Army Marsh Green Charles C. Rogers, who served in the Vietnam War and became the highest ranking black service members to receive the Medal of Honor, also was removed and was reinstated. Hey, Bama girl, they're trying to close our museums as well. Yeah, they're trying to do all that, DD. It's crazy. And the same month, oh, God, I hate these ads, y'all. Oh, girl, you want me to pay for this website? $2.99, I'm not going to be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Okay, hold on, y'all. Oh my God, I want this article. So basically, I can't see it over this ad because they want you to pay for it, and then they won't let you scroll down unless you pay for it. So basically, I read it the first time, but basically they were talking about the George Floyd. I mean, not the George Floyd, but the Black Lives Matter plaza in D.C. and how, of course, he requested for it to be painted over and all of that stuff. It's absolutely ridiculous. It says the mural was created after, of course, George Floyd's unaliving in 2020 and has proclaimed a vivid yellow paint that says Black Lives Matter. Okay, so they want to get rid of it, y'all. They want to get rid of it. They have already started returning artifacts from the Smithsonian to the original owners. Yo, that is insane to me. That is insane to me, y'all. Literally, Brandon, nice to meet you, Brandon. Brandon wrote this article. Thank you, Terry, for putting L. Teddy's link in there, because I want y'all to subscribe, because L. Teddy gets down in the nitty gritty. I talk about surface level stuff, but I feel like L. Teddy gets down in the get down. I'll get there one day. I will get there one day. But yeah, so basically this article, again, I didn't know they was gonna make me pay for it, but it was just talking about the dismantling of and the deletion of our Black history within federal agencies, and how it is becoming something that is it's scary. It's scary, honestly. It's scary. It's scary for our kids coming up, not only for our kids coming up, but just in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, that shit is scary. That's scary. All right. So let's get into, hold on one second, y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Right now, Roland Martin and a bunch of big church pastors are trying to keep the museum open. I really hope that they can do it because it's insane. It's insane. Um, oh, that's not it. Here it is right here. Y'all, please double tap the screen. It's a free way of supporting the content over here and hitting that like button. It is a free way of doing so. Listen, while I'm pulling this up, listen, I hope you guys have your real IDs, okay? I hope you have your real IDs. Tomorrow is the absolute deadline. I know that if you check with your DMV, I know a lot of people were asking about if they had to renew their license like this year. I know I live in the state of Texas. I've had my real ID since, I want to say, like 2020, 2019. Because if y'all can remember correctly, I think they attempted to go with the real IDs back in like 2008, 2018, like late 2018. But keep in mind, y'all, even though you do have your passport, still go ahead and get your real ID, whether you got an ID or whether you have a driver's license. Because if you need to step foot in any type of federal building, hey! If you need to step in any type of federal buildings, if you need to step foot into anything that now you know that they scan the back of your ID, if you do not have that star, I know some federal buildings will not give you access. And so, especially if you have someone older in your family, y'all just kind of follow up with them and make sure I ain't Peggy and ain't Maggie Sue. Make sure they have their stuff if they have, IDs and stuff like that, because if they step foot into any type of federal building, of course, the Social Security Administration, all those places, they are going to need that. You go down, you need your birth certificate and things like that. They're going to need your ID. So you want to make sure you have your real ID. Again, I think your passport is good for now if you're traveling, but I would just go ahead and have both. Okay? Just have both. And I know for a minute here, I don't know the deadline of it, but I know for a minute they will allow you to present your current ID, your passport, and there's some other type of document that they'll let you just get your real ID. Just get your real ID, especially if you plan on traveling within the year. Get your ID. There's a proposal on the table already to get rid of the entire basement floor that takes you through the middle passage. OMG. I'm not surprised, but it is freaking crazy, man. It is crazy, but I'm honestly, I'm just not surprised. It really is scary to know our parents went through this mess. Now we're going through the same thing, which is really crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's so crazy. That this is the reason why I wish my grandmother was still alive, because having those conversations with her, she was 101 when she died. So she has seen some of everything. I mean, when I say some of everything, and to literally kind of walk back down that path that that they had these conversations with you about, it's absolutely insane, y'all. And we got a lot of work to do. We do not have time to sit back and not work. We got work to do, y'all. We got work to do. Now, y'all, they're saying NASA is also about to do some major cuts, honey. Budget cuts. $6 billion budget cuts around there. Girl, everybody is going to be at risk. Okay? Everybody is finna be at risk somewhere up in here. Child, I can't. I cannot. Um, wait a minute. And as I stated before, if you don't wear your pants up under your titties, if you don't have an orange touffle on your head, yeah, I said touffle. If you don't got an orange touffle on your head, you're not wearing this faded out polo, or you're not wearing a white polo, and you're not out playing golf, this shit don't matter for you. And I heard somebody say yesterday that that Trumpisha only cares about himself and about his rich friends. Truth be told, he don't care about his rich friends either. Huh? Huh? That man don't even care about, that man don't care about nobody else but himself. And Elon, you dumb too, because here you are. You think that this man really got, baby. I can't wait. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it, and I'm probably gonna end on this, but I cannot wait. I can't wait to the day that we see the public falling out between the two of them, because it is going to come. And the reason why it's going to come, well, hopefully, if Elon wake his damn ass up, it'll come. But that man, he don't care about his rich friends either. Clearly. Who care about his rich friends? And Tesla, the stock keep going down. Um, Elon, sir, I want you to give, I want them to get you out of Tesla, which I won't care who would own it, who would be the CEO. I wouldn't want one of them ice box on wheels. But what was I trying to say? X and all the other companies that Elon got. Boy, hold on one second, because girl, oh, you know what? There was something else I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about some news that dropped down here. We're gonna get into it. Let's get into this to Mr. Elon Musky butt. Now this is a couple days old, but I do want to talk about it. Hold on. Oh, y'all, I hate these articles that want you to pay for every doggone thing. Well, just know Tesla is in trouble, honey. Tesla's in trouble, honey. And they do want to replace Elon Musky butt. They want to replace Elon Musky butt, but are they going to be successful in doing so? Let's see. Let's see. Girl, I give up. I give up. Okay, here we go. Will he stay or will he go? Tesla's last week shot down a report that its board is searching for a new CEO to replace Elon Musk, stop the company. But questions about the company's future are not going away. Okay, I mean, finding someone to take Musk's place is a huge challenge for Tesla, says Axos. I guess that's how you say his name. There are 3 practically unanswerable questions about the process. Who could take his place? How would Musk react? What would the investors think? All these questions are what they're thinking about over there when it comes to Elon Musky butt and Tesla. Okay? Now, speaking of Elon Musk, I told you I hate it here in Texas. I hate it here in Texas. But let's get into this foolishness real quick. I'm so sick of Texas. Brownsville, Texas. Texas has a brand new city, and the name is Starbase. Okay, so mind you, Texas don't need no more damn new cities, but we got another one called Starbase. Let's get into it. A vote Saturday to decide whether to turn part of South Texas into a new city centered around Elon Musk's SpaceX delivered a victory to the tech billionaire and his rocket company. As expected, the measure passed with broad support, paving the way for a new city made up of SpaceX employees and people connected to the company. The final vote tally Saturday night was 212 in favor, okay, against 6. Only 143 votes were needed for the measure to pass. It goes on to say that it's official strategically. Wait a minute. It's officially strategically impossible for the measure to fail. Y'all, what in the pure double D dog do we need? A new city that's centered around Elon Musk butt. What? Why? Why for? Hey, Melanin Beauty, why for? Like, I can't. Listen, and I know why for is not correct English. Why for? Shortly after the vote, I think I skipped a piece. Musk celebrated the vote in a post on X on Saturday night. Starbase, Texas is now a real city, he wrote. They say it's outside of Brownsville, but I'm really trying to figure this out, where that's at. South Texas, Brownsville, it's so many little cities around in that area, child. But anyway, becoming a city will help us continue building the best community possible for the men and women, building the future of humanity's place in space. The account wrote in its first post, which was reposted to a SpaceX official account. Now that the vote has passed, commissioners in the county will canvass the results within 2 weeks, Garza said. A judge will then assign an order declaring the results of the election and the official of the new city. It goes on to say the new city of Starbase covers about 1.5 square miles at the southern tip of Texas, a coastal spot nestled against the Mexico border. The area is home to SpaceX headquarters, and it's where the company builds its boosters and engines and launches its huge Starship rocket on test flight. Oh, okay. I think I definitely know where that is now, because they did test some kind of way. They did test a rocket not too long ago there. I do remember that. Okay. That's about having a city that we are not living in. That's about having a city that we. It goes on to say the ballot results was a much needed win for Musk, who has faced widespread backlash over the past few months for his involvement with President Donald Trump's administration. So you think going to get a damn city is going to help you, sir? Or you feel like it's a win? That's what you musky butt. You feel like it's a win. So we call Trumpisha, we call Trumpisha, and we call we call Elon Musk musky butt over here. Okay, Trumpisha and musky butt. That's what we call him over here. because he walked like musty butt. Musk leads the so-called Department of Government Efficiency, the DOGE, and has overseen sweeping layoffs and cuts across federal agencies. Now you wonder why you in the line of fire. In response, protests against Musk have erupted around the country, and profits have plummeted at the billionaire's electric car company, Tesla. Now, SpaceX will have the company's town that Musk first publicly proposed in 2021. In addition to incorporating the new city, Saturday's election also selected Starbase first mayor Bobby Peden and two city commissioners, Jordan Buss and Gina, I'm not going to try to say Gina's last name. The candidates for all three positions ran unopposed, and all three are employees of SpaceX. Well, looky. There are 283 people eligible to cast ballots in Saturday's special election, according to county election records. Eligibility will determine based if the resident's home would fall within the boundaries of the proposed new city. Neither SpaceX nor Musk has detailed the purpose of incorporating a city around the rocket company's operations. There has been speculation, however, that having greater municipal control over the area would ease some of the things and the restrictions going on around SpaceX tests and rocket launches. At the moment, SpaceX must obtain permission from authorities in Cameron County to close a highway and shut down public access to Boca Chica Beach. Girl, what is that? Boca Chica Beach. That got to be down there by I sound like somebody old time. They got to be down there by I'm gonna look at Boca Chica Beach. Damn. Boca Chica State Park to keep people safe during rocket launches. The frequent closures have contributed to legal complaints against SpaceX and drowned protests for local residents and activists, including a Tribe of Texas and the South Texas Environmental Justice Network and Border Workers United. Okay. We're almost done. Now the SpaceX operates within the newly incorporated city of Starbase. Things may soon change, though perhaps not without resistance. Right now, the authorities lie solely within Cameron County and my office, and we think that we've proven to be good collaborators and partners with SpaceX in their operations, and also in making sure and providing enough notice and public access to Boca Chica Beach. Cameron County Judge Eddie Trevelino told NBC News. Girl. Y'all, it's just a bunch of foolishness around here. It's just a bunch of foolishness around here. And Lord, we can't ask the Lord to wake us up from this dream, because this dream is definitely becoming a reality, honey. All of the things that are happening are becoming a reality. So we got a new city in Texas called damn Starbase. Girl, I can't. At doctor's appointment, be right back. Oh, okay, Terry. Praying everything is well. Praying everything is well. Listen, I'm telling y'all, this stuff is crazy. The stuff is crazy, y'all. We must be in the know. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I have these discussions, so that people can be in the know. There's really a lot going on, and it's kind of a lot to keep up with. But I wanted to make sure that we talk about this type of stuff, and we have our Poly Talk Hour. We're gonna do Poly Talk Hour every Tuesday and Friday, and hopefully maybe one evening we can get El Teddy over here in the evening time, honey. I know he got his own channel and stuff, but Since he's always talking politics, I would love to just sit down and have conversations, because it's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. Also, if you guys come across something that you want to talk about, let me know. I don't have a problem with that. I do not have a problem with it, because we do need, again, we got to get this stuff out there. We got to get this stuff out there. We got to talk about it. Unfortunately, we can't just sit down on our ass and not do nothing, y'all. We really can't. We really can't. I mean, again, the deportation thing, it's already one of those things that should be eye-opening for everybody, because if you just thought it was about the Hispanics, you got another thing coming. You see what I'm saying? So we need to have these conversations, man. We really do. We really need to have these conversations. Now, I forgot, y'all. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm a lemon head. I got access to Don Lemon's membership and everything over there. Y'all know I watch Don Lemon every day. Well, I really watch him in the morning time, because El Teddy come on in the evening. But y'all find y'all some independent media sources, because CNN, they will have blatant lies on their website. They will have blatant lies everywhere. Yeah, I said it. CNN, y'all be lying. I mean, y'all been lying, but y'all really be lying. CNN, MSNBC is right down there with them. Girl, find y'all an independent media source or outlet that you can watch, and then go do the research for yourself, because last week I counted 4 lies last week. One of the main lies that CNN was posting about this terrorist stuff. Just be lying. Find y'all an independent media source or news source that anchors in all of this stuff. And mine would be Don Lemon. Sometimes I do watch Roland Martin. I don't always agree with Roland Martin, but I do watch him. I watch Joy Reid's podcast. There's a lot of things that I watch outside. I watch Tabitha Speaks Politics as well. El Teddy, y'all find y'all somebody that you know that's going to keep this thing going. Because again, we need to be in the know of everything that's going on. Okay. So I'll see you guys on Friday. What is Friday? Friday is the Friday we may do noon. I did say morning, but I do have something to do Friday morning. I just thought about. So we'll do Friday afternoon. Or noon for me, and 1 o'clock for East Coast, and that's 10 o'clock West Coast time. Okay, I will, El Teddy. Absolutely, yeah, definitely want to do it. All right, y'all. I hope you guys have a good day. If you guys are subscribed to my main channel and you are interested in the Met Gala looks, we will be going over those Met Gala looks this afternoon. Something a little bit lighter for us to do, to just have a conversation, because I think everybody kind of slayed the Met Gala last night. I really did not see anybody that I did not like, y'all, and that is no shade, no tea. I really think everybody was down to the theme and everything. And guess what? The black people took over the Met Gala last night. Say what you want, but it was the black gala of the black Met Gala last night. So yeah, I need a little bit so I can finish getting my production together, because I went, I got the pictures, and we gonna look at them. We gonna do the thing. So sit tight. I'll have that live set up for a little bit later on. Guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Poly Talk Hour. An hour. It's either an hour or under an hour where we discuss politics, and we do it twice a week, okay? I'll see you guys on Friday, and have a good day, and try not to let these people ruin your day, especially down to that job, honey. Don't let the people do it. All right, y'all have a good day. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Bye, Trumpisha and Elon Musk butt. I like saying Elon Musk, but